Hi guys, welcome back to Office Bloke Daz Sports Edition.
Indeed. Yes.
Daz.
Welcome.
Yeah,
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Don't forget to like and subscribe as well if you want the channel to grow. Be the #1 sports channel on the internet or on the planet.
Yeah. Same thing really, isn't it?
All kinds of sports. Lacrosse.
Yeah.
We've even got some cricket coming up. If anyone wants cricket, just let us know in the we're going to do giveaways as well. I'm going to give some of my sports stuff away.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like that?
I'm not going to give my Lawrence Taylor shirt away, no. That's staying. I need that. Need that for when LT comes over.
Yeah.
When
he sits in the middle of it.
When he sits in the middle, yeah, he needs something to show who he is. But I mean, sat next to us superstars.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, we're going to touch on MLB here again. One of the things I love about Major League Baseball, it goes unrecognised, a lot of the stuff they do in baseball, to the non-baseball fan.
Yeah.
And we are non-baseball fans.
Yeah, big time.
I would say we don't really know how it works. We know the rules and we know how it pretty much how it turns, how it goes.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff we don't get. You know, a lot of the hand signals that are given. I think they're given on didn't we watch it the other day? Gives it on some kind of device now. And the new rules that have come in, stepping out the box. A lot of the stuff that would bypass your regular fans like us without us knowing. But one of the things I love about it is the pitches. Because the pitches come across to me as a little bit crazy as well. A bit like the goalkeepers in any sport.
Yeah.
The pitches kind of like in that. There used to be one guy. Someone's going to have to tell me his name. I can't remember it. I'm pretty sure he played for Cleveland. They called the Cleveland Indians. They might have changed the name by now.
Not sure.
But he used to run onto the pitch like crazy. So he was a relief pitcher. But when his name was called from the bullpen, the bullpen, he used to come sprinting out like a nutcase. Tell me his name. I can't remember his name. Just won't come to me.
When you say like nasty pitches though, is that like as in like he's throwing the ball at the batsman?
No. I'm thinking nasty pitches are the ones that when it says unreal, I think super nasty pitches, I think is when you're throwing like a super curveball or something and it just drops.
So when you say nasty, like
really good, yeah, really good pitch.
Right.
He's, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm just wondering if it was like nasty as in like throwing the ball at him on purpose.
And this is one of the things when I'm watching baseball and I see a bat swing at it and the pitcher sort of like just drops it right in front of him and the bat swings nowhere near. I'm thinking
that was nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. Let's give it a watch and we'll be super nasty pitches unreal.
And a high fly ball, center field. And a wave and a miss.
Like
he
that.
got him to chase.
Of a hitter, and then watch how this breaking ball expands.
Look
at that thing just take off.
it just curves last second.
Do you know when
How do you even do that?
I was watching cricket yesterday. England playing Australia in the Ashes. If you're interested, it was a fantastic 5-day game, right? And some of the bowls, the weather in England in cricket, the weather dictates how the balls move. So you can get like wickets that are a little bit wetter or damper or a bit cloud in the sky will cause the ball to swing. What they call. And when they come down, they bowl it. You can see the ball in the air just take a movement either way, whichever way the ball in the seam, it'll go either way to swing. I'm not sure if the weather creates much of a thing on there as opposed to the design of the ball. The way they hold the ball and the way they throw it, you know, whether they flick it off the fingers or however they hold it, knuckleball, whatever they do, it'll make it move.
Yeah, see, I would have used to think that like didn't count because it was outside the box, but now I realise because he swung. Yeah,
it's a strike.
Yeah.
Even in slow motion, it's got a quick break.
Look how it turns there.
That's crazy.
Here's the 2-2. Curveball, call, strike 3, and accounted for. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts for Kershaw.
Well, the other thing about the Brewers lineup, talk about trying to stack it, and they're over.
He strikes. And there's a dandy. And Lyles. There's a swing and a miss. Big curveball. Pena blocks his postseason. Here's a 2-2. Bader a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went right back to the curve and back-to-back Ks here in the 8th inning.
You imagine just as a batter, you're watching that ball all the way from his arm.
Yeah.
And you're watching it, you're thinking, yep, got it. And just as you're there, it just goes, whew.
Yeah.
And you're like, I was there.
Yeah,
Now I'm down
I don't
there.
understand how like a batsman can even hit the ball if they do that.
You're anticipating where the ball's going, but if they're dropping, I mean, sometimes you're going to anticipate a slider or a cutter or a curveball. You're anticipating it, so you kind of know which area it's going to go in, where it's going to go. So sometimes home runs are scored off all types of different pitches.
Yeah, true.
Call third strike. He had Ohtani backing off the plate, and that broke over.
Just enough to snap that back over the inside.
How long is that swing?
for 6. 3-0. To Cub. He got him. Seager ducked.
That was right down the middle, to be fair.
2-2 pitch. Swung out and missed. He struck him out. Almost hit him on the back leg. Stretch time in Cleveland. Still no score.
And a 2-2 on Iglesias. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. They got the catcher or got the umpire?
But he missed it.
Hit the umpire's foot.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball swung out and missed, strike 3. And Gomes went on in front of that pitch, but that's a big strikeout now. One man away.
See there,
pause for station ID on the
when we're talking about the baseball fanatics are going to have to let me know on this if we're right in what we're thinking there. But you notice how the catcher moved out right.
Because did he know it was going to... I was going to say it must be hard for the catcher as well.
The catcher's called giving him hand signals. He's not making orders like for his lunch or anything. He's giving hand signals what ball he thinks he should pitch. And you'll see the pitcher shake his head or nod his head and give him a signal that's the one he's going for. So he's gone for the, what did he call it, a slider or a cutter or whatever he was going for. So he's stepped out knowing the catcher steps to where he thinks it's going to go. And then he's pitched it. But sometimes that could be the catcher might be moving to trick the batsman.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of mind games that go on in this sport. Great sport to watch.
It must be proper hard to play this professionally though, like hitting them balls.
WCBS.
Yeah, they got him looking at a curveball.
That thing has been lethal for him. It's the third time this year he struck out a lot. Well, he got him twice with that pitch. That's the hook he backed off on.
Got him swinging. He took something off the breaking ball, and Darvish gets his 8th strikeout.
Miles away.
And he chases that slider. Stroman gets a strikeout with that slider, his 5th strikeout.
But just overmatched him. That was the best slider he's thrown all day.
Yes, just good hitters when you make them look like that when they check.
5th most for a teenager. He went around and Richards gets him on strikes for the first out here in the 2nd inning. And 2nd strikeout for Richards.
Chases a changeup or the sinker from Syndergaard.
Completely. He almost fell over.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Bichette, a youngster, wants an RBI, sniffing that RBI out at third base, but chases a strike.
On 2-2 he does, and he strikes him out.
Kirby Yates set him up early in the at bat with the fast strikeouts in the Ranger lineup, but none other than this one. That's a
The pitch.
Oh, man.
Swinging, the ball pops away from Fegley. Pilar says, I fouled it. That argument usually never works.
Great movement.
He got him.
Yeah, he went to it. That pitch, I mean, it's a good one. It's like a splitter. I don't know if he throws it exactly that way. It certainly has the move.
Base hit by Brandon Drury. Strike 3 called inside corner for out number 1.
That's what he's thinking. Yeah, of course he wanted to go swing the bat, but if he thinks he's got a better chance that makes the guy go after it, he might have that chance as you look at a
100.
Big, slow breaking ball. Completely tied up Zunino.
That's a good percentage, 70%. Swing and a miss, 1-2.
Instead of calling it a changeup, we'll just call it a whip.
Soler wanted to hold up, and that wasn't going to happen.
This afternoon is very good. This is a non-readable slider. It looked good coming out of his hands. You could spin, but Soler was mystified.
Dominant pitching. Just that devastating breaking ball down and away, 2-2.
The day in 1997
when
they retired Jackie's number in perpetuity. Ooh, that was wicked.
Got him swinging with a curve.
Is Cade Bryant twice now. The other
1-2.
Oh,
That
mate.
breaking ball just froze him.
It's on the corner for a strike.
Trying to pick up another K, and he does. A sweeping slider to Fan Mazzara.
to think he's going to throw a strike with that slider, and it's not even close. This ball.
How's he throwing the ball that straight when he's put his arm out that wide?
Mazzara.
To think he's going to throw a strike with that slider, and it's not even close. This ball's so far away.
Mario batting 8th for the first time. And
Here's another changeup by Dallas Keuchel. This one not in such a good location.
Accident of this ball park.
Must be a Mets fan.
1-2 coming. And he got him.
All that stuff in, and then he goes away.
Noah struck out only 3 in 5 innings. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Tough to lay off of it too, because it's right there to hit, and then all of a sudden it's in the dirt.
Runner goes, swing and a miss. That'll do it. He brings up 3 strikeouts in the 4th. No run.
I just don't. It's like
the speeds of them as well.
It's one of them when it looks like they make it look quite easy. To be fair, because you just throw in a ball. But if I got the ball from that distance and tried to throw it at that, I would be all over the place.
Yeah, because you never played before.
No, but even though it's not like I need to play baseball to just throw a ball straight at that pace or like type thing. I know it's probably a different technique in the way you throw it, but I don't think I could throw a ball that straight anyway.
I imagine if you did it. Imagine if you had like 2 weeks practice. Or two months playing it, for example.
Yeah.
Or someone showing you for 2 months. Eventually, you'd get it. Maybe not at these levels.
No,
obviously not. This is like high level.
2 months.
But imagine if like you against me, you'd be close.
Yeah.
You'd be closer.
Are you any good?
It's like cricket. Well,
I know, but cricket's a different way of throwing the ball. Like you let it bounces first.
Yeah, and plus you got to come right over.
You go over with your arm straight.
You got the straight
you
arm.
You can't really throw it off to the side as much.
You can't throw like that in cricket.
But when you throw it like that, it's harder to get it off accuracy. If you know what I mean.
I think there's not much in it, because otherwise, if that was the case, fielders would be throwing it back like that.
No, because it's harder to get the distance on it.
They throw it like that.
Yeah, because it's easier to get power and distance like that.
And accuracy. I think throwing a ball like that is more easy to get more accuracy than over like that. Because you've got to know when to let go of it when it's like that. I guess you've got to know when to let go of it. Any type of release, of whether it's a dart, a ball.
Yeah.
You've got to know when to let go when it gets to a certain point to score you.
I think it would be harder. I think it would be harder to get it in that box in baseball than it would be to hit the wickets in cricket.
Because you played cricket before. You've never played baseball.
Yeah, true.
And that's the difference. You're not used to that type of throw. Whereas you're used to, you played cricket, so you know.
Without a doubt, it's harder to hit the ball in baseball than it is in cricket.
Depends who you're facing. Again, if I'm bowling a cricket ball at you, the chances of you hitting it.
Oh, 100%.
A 0.
And it's going to be a 6.
I think we've had that before, mate. I think it's like 3 outs in a row.
Yeah.
But it's a very hard sport, I agree. But we'll go to the batting cages and we'll try it.
Yeah,
that's only going to be hitting. But you see how difficult it was when we went to the cricket batting. Cricket cages.
Yeah, true.
It was difficult there because they spin bowl at you, which is a lot slower, but the ball's spinning like crazy when it bounces in front of you. And if you don't know how to play the spin, then you're not going to hit it most of the time. And it's the same in medium pace seam bowling. You don't know which way that seam's facing, so you don't know where that ball's going to bounce. So it bounces in front of you. I was watching it yesterday. The cricketers were bowling 80 plus mile an hour on a seam.
You
bowl.
watch bowling?
So it bounces. Yeah, I was watching. Oh no, not bowling. I was watching the bowlers at cricket. I was watching the cricket. Not bowling.
I thought you were talking about bowling.
We've got top proper sports on this channel. That's why we're the #1 channel in the
universe.
World.
0-2.
This is hard, man.
That's a strike now. It's a strike and
belly
swing and a
moving.
miss. Look at that thing move.
See if Richards goes to the changeup. Loves to do it with 2 strikes against lefties. He does. And even if Harper knew it was coming, he swings and misses.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
we got him to chase that.
Did that hit him?
Big home run by Irvin. Another run on the board for Cincinnati.
How's he caught that?
Cut the miss. He strikes him out. 99 on that one. Strikes out the side. No score, middle of the 8th.
It was very surprising. 1-2. Swing and a miss. That was nasty to strike out Brasso, and he strikes out the side.
The 0-2. He got him. Tommy Canely pirouettes and exclaims to the sky.
Just further on to what we're talking about before, the skill level of these guys. Right, it's not about just getting it in that box. It's about deceiving the batsman to know what you're going to get it near that box. And if you get it in the box, chances are he's going to hit it because he's thinking you're going to put it in that box. So he thinks it's coming to the box, and then right at the last minute it drops away or it drops down or whichever way or it goes up. right?
How was that even possible to throw it and make it go up?
Yeah. So they're throwing balls like different types. So the skill level at that level is different. That's a totally different thing. So forget about just throwing it and getting it into the square. You've got to throw it to stop them from hitting it.
Yeah.
So whether it's a curveball, a slider, whatever it may be, a cutter, they get in all these different ways to try and fill the batsman. It's a crazy sport. That's what I'm saying about the people who love this, the purists of baseball, will argue with you all day that baseball's the best sport ever. And I argue a lot with people with cricket, saying how good cricket is, because I'm not purist at cricket, but I know how it's played.
Yeah,
it's a great,
that's just opinions.
It's a technical sport.
You can't say any.
Yeah, it is.
The threat in the 7th. Three-two pitch. And a swing and a miss. He wins the battle as Altuve fell down.
Down to the mound. 1-2. And there's a breaking ball and a really good first inning for Jose Barrios.
1 of 9.
So he's on the side of each other.
Yeah. He has a tendency to call more than your average umpire. Here's a front door 2-seam fastball called strike 3.
One on one corner, one on the other, and I think for a hitter that's the toughest combination.
Oh, that
Gets
threw me
him
off.
with a slider, and Kershaw strikes out the side in the first.
And that is
He kind of went for it, but didn't.
Chad Lugo out on strike. Got him looking. Oh boy, what a job by Savali. Takes Eloy Jimenez to school.
Same.
Fairly clean. And he strikes out. Matt Joyce with the changeup. And Porcello's got back-to-back strikeouts.
Good pitch. Boy, you can see it really coming off that middle finger at the very end.
Ooh,
and the
close.
combination.
On a 2-2 from Tomlin. A breaking ball buckles his knees and sits him down. First strikeout of the game for Tomlin. It's a different guy. On 1-2, he strikes out again. Kershaw getting him with a curveball for his.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Now Riley tried to check his swing, went around, got past Barr.
Suarez out on strikes. There's a swing and a miss, and there is the big curve from Lyles.
Drop him in.
No, I don't reckon I could hit a baseball at all.
He's hit one.
Yeah.
With a bat.
Yeah.
What, the cages?
Probably not.
It'd be interesting.
I reckon I'd struggle. You know.
I'm not sure. It's as I've got older, my eyes are not as good as they used to be. But I was all right with a cricket bat.
Yeah.
With the hand-eye coordination.
It's completely different though.
But I was all right. We've always been all right. Both of us are good at sport. So the hand-eye coordination was always there. Whether it be soccer, whether it be cricket, whether it be rugby, darts, whatever we're playing. Your hand-eye coordination was always there. Especially with cricket. My dad used to bowl against me. He was a bloody professional bowler. And he didn't hold up. He used to come down the wicket at full speed. And we only had one pad. Be on your batting leg. You stand behind it thinking, he's coming
rubbing the ball on his leg and everything.
Oh yeah, he had the proper shine on and everything. He was proper he organised the field and everything like I was going to hit it. Just used to stand there thinking, just don't hit me head. Just don't hit me head. But it's
and if you do manage to hit it, you just block it. You won't even.
It was always a block. I couldn't do anything other than block it.
Yeah.
But it was you look at the hand-eye coordination. It's there, but as you get older, obviously your eyesight deteriorates a little bit. But I think plus the batting cages near us here for baseball are them funky ones where they have all the flashing lights and shit, neon, and I'm not sure that's going to help. I'm not sure that's going to help.
Probably not.
If they're well lit and it's not a bit funky, and I think we might be all right.
Yeah.
I think we'll hit some of the balls. I'm not sure about fastball, but I think we'll have more chance of a curveball.
Really?
Yeah. We might be all right with a fastball. I don't know. We'd have to have a go.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I've seen cricketers do it before, and I've seen cricketers hit it. I've seen Flintoff hit it, and he's belted a few out. But he's the one of the top cricketers that's ever lived.
Yeah.
So his hand-eye coordination should be bang on. But I'd give it a go. We should do it.
I reckon so.
Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. We hope you enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.